budget is to actually help change your sales, help your business grow, help you to know some other strategies you're going to be doing, using in your business. Now, the caption for today, like I said earlier, is if you go to bed with dogs, you will definitely wake up with fleas. Yes, this is 100% true. Now, what do I mean that if you go to bed with dogs, you are going to be waking up with fleas? I have my daughter here, so you might be hearing her voice once in a while. Okay, now we have a whole lot of people who actually have been having the fear of not getting started in their business, or they've started but they are scared of taking a step further in that business, or take a risk, do something that can actually help them make more money. And why are they scared of taking risks? It's because it involves they putting money. Anything that involves us putting more money into our business, whether we have actually done it before, we haven't done it before, and someone is telling us, you know, if you put this money in this business to do this in a business which you're already doing at the moment, you become scared. And one of the things you need to understand is that the rich actually act in spite of the fear. Is it that the rich are not scared? Yes, they are scared, but they understand the aspect that business actually comes when you're into business. It's actually a risk you're taking. So if you are not ready to take risks, then you are not called out to go into business. So despite the risks, the rich continue to actually face their fear and invest. While what the poor do is that they let the fear of they actually losing out or losing money cripple them. They let that fear to limit them, to stop them. Please, can you go away from my live show? They let that to actually stop them, and at the end of the day, they are unable to actually get the kind of results they so desire in that business. Now, I wrote something down here. I said the poor act the rich actually act despite their fear, why the poor let their fear hold them back. Can somebody help me write this in the comment section? The rich act despite their fear, while the poor allow their fear to hold them back. Now, if you see a lot of people who are actually not making or getting the kind of results they want in their business, now look at the kind of people they have surrounded themselves with. A lot of this kind of people actually surround themselves also with other people who have one issues or the other in their business. They surround themselves with people who also are having challenges in their business, and they keep complaining. And one thing you need to know is that as long as a poor man is trying to consult another poor man for business advice or for help in the business, his business can never ever grow beyond it. I need you guys to write what I said earlier. The fear, the rich act despite of their fear, while the poor let their fear to hold them back. The rich act despite their fear, while the poor let their fear to hold them back. And if you can understand that aspect of business being a risk, and if you are not ready to take that risk, then there's no point you even diving into business in the first place. Then it means you should just sit down with what you're doing right now if you are not ready to become a risk taker. Because guess what? You're going to spend money. There is no business you want to dive into and you want the business to grow, you're not going to spend money, except you don't want the business to grow. But if you are really ready to actually make your business go to the next level you want it to get to, then you must be ready to spend some good money. Now, I want to admonish everybody who is watching, who have been following me, who is listening to this right now. If you are involved in one business or the other, please, you've heard me say this over and over and over again. You need to actually walk in line with people who are doing what you're doing. People who have gone far ahead of you in the business. Stop hanging around people who have the same challenges as you in that business. There is no way your business can grow beyond the level or quality of people you surround yourself with, your business will never ever grow. I learned this from my mentors, and once I adopted this method and understood that my business will never grow beyond the capacity and quality of people I have surrounded myself with, guess what? That actually changed. So if you want your business to grow, if you want to accumulate more results, then you need to change the quality of people you have surrounded yourself with. You need to change the quality of people you are consulting for advice in that business. And that's why that particular phrase which I wrote on, or I tagged this live show, is if you go to bed with dogs, you wake up with fleas. If you hang around people who are poor, if you actually hang around people who are lame, if you hang around lame people, guess what? In no time will you begin to limp. You can also write that in the chat box. If you hang around lame people, in no time will you begin to limp. If you hang around lame people, the same thing. If you hang around people who are around you, their businesses are not working, all they see is negativity, all they say is negativity, guess what? In no time, that business of yours, which you feel is even doing fairly better than that of the people around you, in no time it will also crumble. But if you want your business to do better, to take the next phase, guess what you have to do? Then you have to begin to look for people who already are doing so well in business, commanding better results in business. Have those people surround you. Have those people begin to give you tips. Begin to study them. Some of these people, they have books. So some of these mentors of mine, I've been able to learn from their books. Some I have never met with them one-on-one. Some I've watched their videos, gotten their courses, gotten their trainings, and I've ate it raw. So one of the things you need to do is surround yourself around this positive mindset people, not the people who are at the same level you are. You can never grow beyond the level, or your success can never grow beyond the level of the people around you. You want to make more wealth, you want to increase in sales, then increase in the quality of people you have that surround you. And once you are able to do that, guess what? You are on your way to begin to make that sales. You're on your way to begin to increase your sales, increase your finances. Okay, I hope this actually has been able to help somebody who is watching or who has watched this live show tonight. Of course, it's not going to be for a very long time, but I believe that somebody